This is Ayr, and these are just a few of the many reasons why you should at least consider paying Ayr a visit. This busy town has it all. Whether you want a busy lifestyle or a quiet one, Ayr is for you. Ayr is right by the seaside, which contrasts well with the busy streets. The beach provides a calm space where you can sit and take it all in. Ayr is very easily accessed as there is a train station, bus station and a nearby airport. Tourists and travellers have many different travel options whether you are commuting to or from Ayr. Ayr was also home of the famous poet Robert Burns. His cottage is now a tourist location in Alloway, where many people will travel from all over the world to visit. There is also a Robert Burns Museum almost right around the corner where you can explore the museum, which houses more than 5,000 Burns artefacts, including his own handwritten manuscripts. We also have many beautiful places you can head over to, including our long-time favourite, the beach. Here at Ayr Beach, there's always a lot going on. This is usually one of the reasons tourists like to visit Ayr, because of the beach. Here you'll catch dog walkers, people walking with friends, couples. It really truly is a great place to wind down and listen to the waves. One thing's for sure, Ayr Beach is always kept very clean and of good standard due to the amazing council we have here. Right next to Ayr Beach is where you'll find the beach park. Ayr Beach Park has just recently been refurbished. There's brand new slides and swings that have not long ago been built over the old beach park, which was actually almost the same as the beach park now, but upgraded. If you walk a little more down the street after the beach and the beach park, you'll find Pirate Pete's, which is also a very classic place. The reason I call it a classic place is because it used to be known as the Pavilion, which, before it was a child's play, was a nightclub. The Pavilion was popular as it was the early 90s and included music such as metal, rock and roll, dance, you name it. This was a very popular social place for young teens and adolescents back in the day. But it is now a place of joy for children instead. We also have an Odeon cinema, not too far away from the beach. As you can see, Ayr Odeon Cinema has a very classic cinema style. The Odeon Cinema is in the style of Art Deco, which gives off a very nostalgic feel. Ayr Town is full of pubs. If you're an adult and fancy a wee drink or two, you'll be sure to find a pub you'll like here. This is a small town where everyone knows each other, very welcoming to newcomers and tourists. You'll always find someone to have a chat with. The Twa Dogs, which means the two dogs, is a good Scottish recommended pub. At 44 miles, the River Ayr is the longest river in all of Scotland. The river is one of Ayr's historical landmarks, being a great inspiration for the poet Robert Burns, the powerhouse of the Industrial Revolution in Ayrshire, and a place of religious significance for centuries. The river is thought to have been sacred to pre-Christian cultures. Along its banks were found several remains of sacrificial horse burials, mainly concentrated around the town of Ayr. The River Ayr was first bridged around 1250 and in 1470 the bridge was rebuilt in stone. Now known as the Old Brig, it is one of the town's most well-known landmarks. Over its 550-year history, the bridge has overcome countless powerful tides and floods. It stands strong even to this day.
On the bridge, brought his two friends along. That's with you for a minute or two.
Next to the river lies the Old Kirk of Ayr. Built between 1654 and 1656, the kirk acts as a peaceful sanctuary for those in need of some calm. The kirk has a lot to thank Oliver Cromwell for. If it were not for Ayr's strategic value in his subjugation of Scotland, the kirk might not exist as we know it. When Cromwell's army came to Ayr, They took possession of the parish church and the surrounding area. You can still see part of the citadel wall built by Cromwell and walk around the area it would have taken in. When Cromwell took the church, the town council accepted 1,000 merks to erect a new church. Eventually that new church became known as the Old Parish Church of Ayr, and then finally the Old Kirk of Ayr. But more than just a historical town, Ayr is also a place of learning. Here we have the Riverside building of Ayrshire College. Here we have a student from Ayrshire College to tell us what they think of the college in Ayr.
So me, I am a film student here at the college. I study film, media, that kind of thing. Favourite thing about studying in the college? Well, I think probably one thing I really like about the college is the location. It's really easy to get to from pretty much anywhere in the area. Also, the course itself is really good. I do not live in Ayr. I actually live in West Kilbride, which it's really easy to get to Ayr from West Kilbride though, so probably my favourite thing about Ayr would probably be the Odeon here. It's a really nice cinema and it's something you don't really see anywhere anymore, and it's got the college, it's got a beach, it's got the Odeon, as I've already said. It's really easy to get to because of the train station and the bus station, and it's just a really good place. I think more people should come here and just see how good it is. Whenever I feel like I want to go out and about somewhere, I feel like this is a really good place to go. I mean, like, as I said, it's got loads of things you can do, and it's a really nice historical town as well. It's just, yeah.
The University of the West of Scotland is the highest ranked post-1992 university in all of Scotland. The present UWS dates from 2007, but it can trace its roots all the way back to the 19th century. The Ayr campus is set in 20 acres of the old parkland of Craigie House bordering the River Ayr. That sums up just a few of the reasons why you should be visiting Ayr. We have a good choice of further education, multiple travel options, and there is a large choice of bars and restaurants. Ayr is definitely worth visiting, as these are only just some of the reasons why, because like the famous Robert Burns once said, "Auld Ayr, wham ne'er a town surpasses, for honest men and bonny lasses."